The film I will review today is Varanus Priscus. This is a drama and thriller released in 2021. Spoiler alert! Let's get started. Two soldiers board a plane at the beginning of Varanus Priscus movie. Meanwhile, there's a storm and their plane is struck by lightning. Witnessing the turn of events, the two soldiers jump out of an airship to reach the ground. They then land on the island and got to learn more about it. Suddenly, the soldiers were surrounded by tribe members. Following this, the tribe members escort them to their chief. Later, they were taken by two tribal girls to a cave. They reached the area after they were left alone. At this time, one of the soldiers kills a bug that had bitten him. Unfortunately, more bugs appear and start attacking the soldiers in an attempt to kill them as revenge. Although the soldiers were having a hard time, they fought the bugs back. Soon, they were able to overpower the bugs and ended up using a stone to close the cave door. Next, they both use a metal pole to climb the rock. Just as one soldier climbed up the cliff, his counterpart slips and falls off. However, the bugs attack the soldier who's on the ground. Luckily, he is dragged by the first soldier and both survive. By this time, the bugs had started climbing up the rock. But one of the soldiers uses a rope to hang and then saves his friend. However, the bugs are relentless and continue chasing after the soldiers. In the process, one of the soldiers is killed. Just then, another creature appears, a monster appears. The film then fast forwards to 70 years later. Here we see a team that arrives for a movie shooting session of their thrilling adventure. This team is tasked with shooting around the blast area. But the film director chooses to portray the area as it currently is. He wants to blow it up, and so they end up doing so at the mountain nearby. After viewing the outcome, the director is elated considering he wants to use that setting in the film. Meanwhile, one of the participants, Chow, gets suspicious of this place. As he looks around, he sees the mountain they've just blown up collapse. To save their lives, all the team members run frantically with some hiding while the rest fled away. Some time has now passed and everything is slowly returning to normal and everyone is saved. One of the teammates goes to refresh and soon he finds himself running away from a giant monster. As he ran toward his team members, everyone sees the monster and they get scared and start fleeing. On its arrival, the giant monster ends up killing many humans, but as he attempts to kill a girl, she defends herself. The protagonist in this film, Xiao, has her feet caught in a wire. As she tries to free herself, the monster appears. This prompts Xiao to call out to her boss and a child. However, they were both selfish, so they fled, leaving her friend who was assisting them. Soon after, Xiao arrives and she is saved. Meanwhile, the monster attacks and kills Xiao's companion. To avoid getting killed, both Xiao and the friend hide in a location, and they are saved. After not seeing any humans, the monster departs, and Xiao and her friend arrive at a new location. Here they found the other filming crew members and rejoin them. While in the new location, they see a nearby cave which they decide to explore. After she walks through the cave, Xiao realizes he's back in the same cave we saw as the movie was starting. At this the monster reappears, but it cannot see them. So, it walks away. They further proceed into the cave, but soon an insect lands on the boy's feet. And it's followed by many more bugs that start assaulting the boy. Following the attack, the boy collapses. After which, the bugs consume his skin. On seeing this, everyone is terrified and starts running for their lives. Xiao then tries to put out a fire as the bugs start circling them. They find themselves trapped and as a result, many of them are killed. Since the bugs are afraid of fire, Xiao's other workmate lights a fire that he used to fight off bugs. However, their boss was rather selfish and is thrown to the bugs by other film crew with them. After coming out from the other side, they gather their belongings and drive off into the sunset. A path soon appears between them and the bugs because of the fire they lit. Soon they find themselves surrounded by stones. Here they realize it's where the tribespeople lived. This is the location we had seen at the start of the film. They come across a stone carving displaying a giant monster fighting a snake. From this image, they realize that other than the monster, there's a giant snake. So, they plan to leave the place before nightfall. Meanwhile, Uncle Zhu and his colleagues are stuck in another location. As they wander around, they notice many eggs in one place. Upon seeing the eggs, Uncle Zhu becomes restless and realizes they are in danger. He urges everyone to leave the place right away. After they've walked for some time, they arrive at a campsite. Uncle Zhu critiques the egg that he found in director's satchel. He is aware of how scary the situation can get. The next day, as one of the colleagues walks the forest looking for a place to refresh, he sees an anaconda appear. And in one fell swoop, the snake swallows him. Soon his colleagues notice his remains and out of fear they seek to save their lives. After this incident, the snake starts attacking everyone including Xiao. During this time, the snake tries to attack Xiao in VR. But Xiao comes to his rescue. However, the snake surrounds the director after seeing the eggs he had carried in his hand. The snake rages and attacks, killing the director. Soon Xiao arrives and attacks the anaconda, but it fights back. Luckily, Xiao's friend attacks the giant snake in an attempt to save him. Using a sharp object, the girl attacks the anaconda but is tossed around by the snake. But the sharp object smashes into the snake's belly, ripping it open. Seeing this, Xiao seizes the moment and throws explosives at the anaconda, which is then hurt by the explosion. This gives the friends a chance to escape. Soon after they arrive at the place, they had seen the painting of a snake fighting a monster. In the meantime, Uncle Zhu and Xiao were running for their lives and were being chased by the giant snake. As the anaconda continues chasing after them, combat between Xiao starts. Since the snake was stronger than the monster, he gets bit in the neck. But before dying, Xiao's companion warns the others that she might not survive the attack. The hero of this film is Xiao, who used to be a soldier. Also, there's the film director who is prepared to sacrifice everyone to realize his goals.